Hi everybody, this is Math 025, Module 2, Part 2. We're going to look at solving quadratic equations by graphing. When we solve a quadratic equation, we find x. We are finding the intercepts of the graph, where that quadratic will cross over the x-axis. To solve a quadratic graphically, you can do this. It's an approximation for the answer. It's not always an exact answer because we can't necessarily see exactly where it crosses over on that graph, but we can get a good approximation. We still need to set our equation to 0. And then if you want, you can, and you'll see this when I do it, when we graph it, you can make it equal, like y equals, because on the graphing calculator, we'll go to that y equals button. I will show you a video. I have a video that I'll attach here where I show you graphing each of our examples, and you can take a look at it. If the graph does not cross over the x-axis, there are no x-intercepts. So there would be no real solution. That would be if we were finding the discriminant and our discriminant was a negative number. It simply means that graph, it exists, but it does not cross over that x-axis. And you can take a look here. We have the equation x squared plus 3x plus 2. And they rewrote it first by just making it y equals x squared plus 3x plus 2. And they graphed it on a graphing calculator. In the next slide, we're going to take a look at the graph and see what we're looking for. All right, so here you can see is a copy of the graph for x squared plus 3x plus 2. The x-intercepts are the solution to the equation, what x equals. And you can see here that our graph has crossed over that x-axis, it looks like at -1 and -2. So those are our two approximated solution sets. Again, can't always be perfect because you can't tell exactly where it crosses over. We have a good approximation though. You can verify this or make sure that it is accurate by either factoring or using your quadratic formula. Graphing is more used when you need it to get a quick answer, a quick approximation. Right, and here you can see on your guided notes the 4 examples that we are going to do. And I have walked through those with my graphing calculator. I've done a video of that, which I'm going to attach that you'll see next here on this video. And go ahead, once you view this, try to sketch the graphs that you see on the graphing calculator. Try them out on your graphing calculator. If you don't have a graphing calculator, I would encourage you to get one. It'll be very useful for the course. You can borrow them from the library, or sometimes there are free graphing calculators you can find online that are pretty good to use as well. But hopefully this will help you with graphing quadratics, and after the video that I post with the quadratic graphing on the graphing calculator, that'll be the end of part 2, and then we'll start part 3 for module 2 shortly.